Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Horse Lords as the Kangai tribe, Kagan Alkadai the Wolf. In our last episode we successfully won our war for this duchy here. Unfortunately there were other wars for the duchy going on at the same time. Some of the other land was occupied by other people and we ended up gaining only 2 counties out of it, which is better than nothing, but not ideal obviously. We also had a war declared upon us by the Khan of Khotan here, who is trying to take the Duchy of Sirdaria in here. And it looked like we were going to pretty likely lose that war, but we actually won a battle in which we were pretty handily outnumbered, and now it looks like we are doing pretty well. So let's continue here. We are following the enemy army after our battle over to this county in order to fight them again. And after that we'll probably go and try to focus on unsieging some of the holdings here. And some other army here is trying to siege this. Are they at war with somebody? They're at war with our vassal, I guess. Is that correct? No, they're attacking Kagan Jing the Merry. No, my vassal is attacking Kagan Jing the Merry. Okay. Well, oh yeah, this is his liberation of Batisu that he declared previously. Well, we'll just have to ignore it, I guess. Anyway, Wolf's Legacy. Our daughter is not like most other children. You notice that she growls when other children cry and is quicker and stronger than other children her age. There is also that sniffing thing she does. You recognize the signs. She has inherited your blood, the blood of wolves. Well, this is actually kind of unfortunate, I think, because we're not going to be able to have her inherit the clan. I think we are only able to pass it along to a male character. So she is going to grow up to be a strong woman, but we aren't going to be able to personally play as her, which is unfortunate. There's no way for us to change our gender laws. Oh, never mind. Her twin brother is also a receiver of the Wolf's Legacy. That's fine. So we can play as him. Unfortunately, he's not strong like our other sons, but if he's something like us, he will be able to possibly gain the strong trait later on in life, which would be fine by me. So, I have another Khotan army over here that is heading to Samarkand. They're in the mountains here, so I think we'll let them go to Samarkand and we'll try to fight them there. And I imagine if we beat a much larger army, we can easily beat a slightly smaller one. So our 11-year-old son, the cook, complained to me that about his temper tantrums. Apparently he punched her son in the face again. We will try to encourage him to be more patient, I guess. He didn't become patient, that's fine. It seems like our vassals are headed off in this direction. They're apparently off to fight our other defensive war that we're in against a vassal of the Bulgars up here, who is after our county of Tobol. That seems to be a lower priority than our other defensive war, but apparently our vassals do not agree. My younger son is a charitable little rascal. He just gave his newest toy to the smith's son. He can become charitable, that's fine. Okay, so we'll see if we can catch the army in here. And we can. I guess we could consider not leading the battle ourselves, since we don't want to die right now. You have improved our vassal's opinion, that's good. So we cross a river, unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't make too big of a difference. And we won, that's good. I think we'll now go and focus on taking back some of the holdings we've lost control of in here, since those are Probably our main source of lost war score. And it seems like our vassals have fought a battle with the enemy army over there and won, which is good. You have been presented with an opportunity to let everyone be reminded of your rulership. If you wish to mint new coins for your realm, there is a master of the craft that you can hire. Not only will the mintage be exquisite, it will be adorned with a glorious portrait of you. You can mint the coins for glory and spend 100 gold to gain 100 prestige. We can debase the mints with less precious metals for profit. We would gain greedy, which would not be terrible. We might gain deceitful, but 100 gold and 100 prestige is pretty nice. We can say there's no need for additional currencies. I think we'll just become greedy. I like gold and prestige. This also gives us a national tax modifier, which I'm assuming affects our nomadic tax. Or maybe not, or at least it's not listed here, maybe when the month ticks over. Well, maybe not, okay. Looks like there is some revolt happening in one of the Mongol empires. Which we would like to take advantage of to attack them, but unfortunately we have to deal with these defensive wars first, I think. Hopefully we can get a period where nobody declares war on us and we can declare some wars of our own. Since we do need to keep expanding. We've been looted of some gold down here. Our vassals are back. Maybe they're going to help us take some of these sieges. Oh, they're assaulting them. Okay. And we have a host declaring their conquest of Zetisu on us. Okay. The vile Kinslayer, Uzluk the Accursed, has declared his intentions of trying to seize land from your realm by force with his band of thieves and robbers. We must stop him. We have a pretty bad timing, Uzluk. Don't have time to deal with you right now. It's the Duchy of Zetisu, which we definitely do not want to lose because this is where our capital is, for example. As well as some other land that we own. Let's see if we can find where he actually is. Down here somewhere. Oh, is this him? No, apparently not. This is him. The guy who was actually just raiding me. Okay, well it seems like he only has 2,000 troops, so that's not going to be a huge issue. In fact, I think we'll just ignore him for the moment. He'll probably just stay here and siege, which won't be too much war score to him. The cook complained to me about my son's temper tantrums. Apparently he punched her son in the face again. We'll see if he'll become patient. And he did, okay. My son Akutai is aiming for the stars, the ambitious little brat. Yes, we'll allow that. He is not our oldest son, but the eldest doesn't determine who inherits. I think it's the most prestige, so we can work on getting him more prestige if we want him to inherit, but we'll actually probably want our youngest here with the wolf's blood to inherit, since it seems like having wolf's blood is a pretty positive thing. Oh, the anti-papacy of Pope Martinus IV has ended. I wasn't aware that it had begun. Oh, I guess it just began right now. That's fine. So our vassals have arrived in our county here that we are sieging. Okay, another anti-papacy has just simultaneously begun and ended. Who knows what's going on there? We could assault this, but I think we'll decline to do that for the moment, since we're almost finished with the siege anyway. This one I think we will, since we can easily manage that very quickly, and same here. Gets us to 99%. We are currently only losing war score for 2 counties, Kyrgyz and Balkhash. Which is not these holdings, these are occupied in a separate war. It's these 2 up here. Okay. Ah, they built forts. Sneaky. Well, still though, I think we should get to 100 almost immediately, because we'll start getting ticking war score for them not controlling their target duchy, and as I say it, so it happens. So we can enforce our demands here, get 800 gold, which is quite a lot of gold. Yeah. Let's take it. Okay, so we can call our vassals into our other wars. I think we'll continue to ignore the host for now, and we'll instead go and try and fight the army of Alt-Sikur over here. We'll assume that our vassals are going to join. There's 1. There's 2. And we'll hope they will obediently follow us over here, because otherwise we don't have enough troops to actually fight him. And meanwhile, we'll spend some of our ill-gotten gold on some upgrades in our capital. We need to upgrade the horse breeder to be able to upgrade these 2 holdings further. And that's pretty cheap to do, and it increases our cavalry defense. So why don't we do that? So in this war, I suspect we will not get too much out of taking him to 100%. Well, we'll get 168 gold, which is obviously not as good as 800, but it's not bad. I might be just inclined to accept a white piece if he wants to give me that at any point. We have a commander title we can give out to somebody, and we'll give it to this guy. We're actually headed up here now. We don't want to fight him in the mountains, so we'll probably not actually head to that county. And it seems like the rest of the duchy that we wanted has changed hands. Alania has won it. So I guess we can potentially take it from them in a future war. Or I suppose we could always try to take it right now. I think it's probably safer to finish our other war first. Okay. England is once again doing something with the Pope. Or the anti-Pope, rather. Headed to Tayuman. Apparently on his way to the target county, so maybe we head up here instead. We can just about fit this many troops in these counties with the supply limit, so that's fine. He seems to be headed back here now. And now we are no longer under the supply limit. Perhaps thanks to the severe winter. And we are going to catch him here in the steppe. So we'll do it. Hopefully we don't lose too many troops to attrition before that. Oh, our spy master has been discovered. And has been arrested. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll appoint this guy instead and send him to study technology. We have a much wider range on where we can send him to, so I guess we'll send him to Constantinople now. Since that's better, probably, than wherever we had the last guy. So we caught them. They have no commanders. We have no commanders on one of our flanks though, so I guess that's pretty bad too. Yeah, we'll pay 10 gold to ransom him, I accept. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. We'll demote this to pop-up window. I think that means these ones up here. Our son is often playing very daring games with other children. We'll let him play, what harm could it do? He'll most likely become brave. Possibly die, but probably not. And he did become brave, that's good. So we won our battle here. They are retreating into this mountainous province, but I think we'll just follow. I think we should be safe enough to do that. And we won pretty easily. We've got him to 98%, so this is basically a victory. We should be getting ticking war score from controlling our county. So there's probably no need to actually follow him. I guess we'll just head down here and try to fight the host army. Put an end to our other war. I guess we are, as it happens, following the other army anyway, so that's fine. And we have gotten to 100%, we can enforce demands, gain another nice bit of gold from war reparations. And conveniently our horse breeder has just finished, so we can build another upgrade in here. Technology spread rate and economic technology points, horse archers offensive, extra morale. Maybe we'll build a few tax improving buildings. Like the felt crafter. Increases our supply limit in winter, I guess, as well. Okay. By keeping us warm, I assume. So he's headed up here, I'm assuming, towards his target duchy, so we'll just head over here to meet him. It shouldn't be a problem, and once we have... I thought I told you to... Oh yeah, I did this the wrong way. Should have been to high priority tab instead of pop-up window. That makes a lot more sense. So our vassal Khan wants to marry some person who is related to him to our daughter. Yeah, I'll allow it. Who knows if that's going to be his successor or not. Need to get a new educator for our niece. This courtier can take care of that. I guess we need to demote the other message to the high priority tab as well. Which I'll do the next time it pops up. Assuming that is going to keep happening, which is something that I do assume. And we lost our Chancellor. Died in natural death, okay. We can just appoint our heir, I suppose, our half-brother. He can improve clan sentiment. Yes, that's actually more useful, I think, than improving diplomatic relations, which is what I had him doing before. We'll have him improve the sentiment with Monkbat. It seems that our two vassal clans are no longer blood brothers and in fact have declared a feud against each other. I think we can see if we do this. Prestige is minus 222. Does one of these guys have extremely bad prestige? How did you get minus 2000 prestige? Who knows? Anyway, we should... Let's see. Yes, send him to wherever this guy lives. Over here. To improve clan sentiment. There we go. Okay. So we're on our way in to try and fight the host army, but that is going to have to wait for the next episode because we're just about out of time for now. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.